Bobby Maximus here. It is time for school. We're going to talk about the best leg workout for mass. We're going to put on some serious size today, gentlemen, and we are going to do a 4-move push-pull workout. So stay with me. I'm going to demo the actual moves, and then we'll talk about the workout. And for today, we are picking 4 of my favorite leg developers. Now, I want to put a little bit of star, an asterisk beside the mass title. I want to be big. I want to have nice muscles. I want to take my stuff off at the pool and have everybody stare at me. But you know what else I want? I want to be functional. I want to be all show and all go. I do not want to be one of these frauds that looks like a Ferrari but performs like a Prius. So there's going to be a functional twist to these exercises, because not only do I want you to look good, I want you to be good, perform good, and honestly be powerful AF. So the first exercise we're going to pick, surprise, surprise, if you know my content, the reverse lunge. And I'm actually going to pick a barbell reverse lunge for this. For the reverse lunge, you're going to keep your body nice and upright and proud. All right? The weight's going to be on your back. You're going to lunge backwards. You're going to gently touch the knee to the ground. There's no range of motion like full range of motion. Say that loud. All right? Do it again. There ain't no range of motion like full range of motion. And you're going to do the other leg. You're going to lunge backwards. I prefer lunging backwards to forwards, because a lot of you, when you go forward, you just fall and you let gravity do the work, and you let that back knee smash into the ground. Again, because I want your musculature to do the work, you're going to lunge backwards, gently touch your knee to the ground, and come back up. That is exercise number 1. The second exercise I want you to do, you're going to grab a couple of dumbbells. Look, I have a dumbbell rack right here. I want you to do weighted Bulgarian split squats. You're out. You just turned the video off because that is not for you. You're not about that life. Listen, if you don't want to be big, go right back to your little leg extensions or using the abductor machine while you play on your cell phone. But for those of you that are serious, for those of you that are really about it, I don't just want standard Bulgarians. I want weighted Bulgarians. Now, I only grab 20s. These are going to be savage. You do 10 to 15 reps of this, this will absolutely destroy your legs. Bobby Maximus, what's with the plate? I'm glad you asked. This question I get a lot. Remember what I said earlier? There's no range of motion. There ain't no range of motion like full range of motion. I want to enhance it, so that's why I do my Bulgarians to a deficit. So you grab your weights, you do your Bulgarian split squats. And by the way, I would have grabbed 50s or 60s, but I'm just trying to relate to normal people using 20s. I'm kidding. Relax. I'm not that egotistical, just a little bit. A little bit of ego never hurt anybody, by the way. But you might want to start light with these, because these are a lot harder than they look. So I promised a 4-move exercise. We've covered off 2 push leg exercises. Now we're going to do 2 pull leg exercises. And the first one I want to do is the king of all exercises, the deadlift. I'm doing mine on an axle bar. I like to do it on an axle bar because I want to work my grip. I want to work my forearms. Again, I'm about being functional. I'm about being powerful, all right? You can do yours on a straight bar. Not a lot of people have axle bars, or if you have those fat grips. But you're going to grab the bar just on either side of your legs. You're going to look forward. Your feet are going to be shoulder width apart. Your back's going to be nice and tabled. You're going to go up. You're going to push your shoulder blades together, and you're going to come back down. The standard deadlift. Don't go too heavy if you're not used to these. Be careful. Form first. And the final exercise is one of my favorite ones of all time. And it's a true. My name is Bobby Maximus. I live in beautiful Salt Lake City, and one of the ways I work on my cardio, one of the ways I work on that cardiovascular system is getting outside and going for a hike. We have some of the most beautiful mountains in the world. When I hike, I need to feel a connection with the ground. Most outdoor shoes bury your feet in padding. But when I'm moving, when I'm hiking, when I'm doing stuff, I need to build a strong connection with the ground. Freedom starts with your feet. Vivo Barefoot helps me do that. They have a lightweight, minimal design. That means less of a barrier between me and the earth, whatever ground that I am on, and that leads to more awareness. These shoes are sustainable, they're strong, I can use them inside the gym, and they're also durable enough to take outside on the trail with me. So when people think strength, they think a deadlift, they think a bench press, they think an overhead press or a pull-up, but it all starts with strong feet. The feet are the foundation, the feet are freedom. In everything I do, I need strong feet, so that's why I've made the switch to Vivo shoes. If you want to build a strong foundation in your feet or move as nature intended, try Vivo Barefoot. Go to vivobarefoot.com and use the code BOBBY for 20% off your order. They stand behind their product. They even offer a 100-day free trial so you can feel the difference for yourself. Again, that's vivobarefoot.com. Use the code BOBBY for 20% off your order. It's one of my favorite ones of all time, and it's a true Romanian deadlift. You need to come to the side, and you're gonna look at my hips. You're gonna look at my glutes, all right? So, a lot of people, when they do Romanians, they just bend over, round their back, and they come back up, and there's no real emphasis on the hamstrings. You'll notice I'm standing in front of a pole. The key with the Romanian is to get the hips back. So I'm gonna start with a weight to just check where I am. I'll do these in front of a wall or a pole. Oh, there we go. I wanna have the slight bend in the knees, and I wanna push back and touch. See how far my hips moved? I wanna touch those hips back as far as possible. So I'm gonna pick up my weight, I'm gonna set, knees are gonna be slightly bent. There we go, see where I touched? Come closer, please. All right, you see how this is not quite at the ground where my hips are touching the wall? That means I can step just a little bit out. Oh, there we go, that's the closeness I'm looking for. I can maybe go a little bit further. Oh, yeah, see right there where my butt touched the pole exactly when the kettlebell was touching, the knees stayed bent to that angle? That lit up those hamstrings. Like even that is the deep stretch that I'm looking for. So we've got our 4 exercises. We have the reverse lunge, we have the weighted Bulgarian, we have the deadlift, and we have the Romanian deadlift. I'm gonna demonstrate the first round of this and how this works. And by the way, you know what else I love? Circuit training. Why do I love circuit training? I've done it for 3 decades, all right? I've trained for 3 decades. Yes, I am 47 years old, and circuit training has been an integral part of my program. So today we're gonna do a circuit, and the actual circuit we're gonna do is we are going to do a 10-to-1 ladder. I love ladders of reverse lunges, Bulgarians, deadlifts, and RDLs. So let's do the first round, and then you can go try this at home. So, got my weight set up. Listen, if you're doing this at home, you might want to start light. You've been sitting on a couch, you haven't done anything for years, you've been sedentary, don't go 0 to 100, all right? Start small. I promise you, you can build up as time goes on. But we're gonna do 10 reverse lunges. 1, 2, 2. Bobby, why are you counting numbers twice? Because 10 means 10 on each leg. Don't be lazy. You think it meant 5 on each leg? If you did, this is not the channel for you. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can see I almost lost my balance there. One of the things I absolutely love about this is that there is balance and proprioception involved because it is functional. I don't want to just be big. I want to be strong and perform well. 9, 9, 10, 10. All right, next exercise up, we're going to go to Bulgarian split squats. And after those lunges, this is going to be hard. We're going to pick up our weights. We're going to go here. We're going to go here. 1, 2, 3. That burns after the lunges. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20s are pretty serious, I'm not going to lie. I hope you all appreciate how hard I'm working to demonstrate this workout for you. That owes me at very least a subscription, or turning the notifications on, or a comment, or something to get the algorithm. And what we do with the right, got to do with the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Almost lost my balance again, but again, I want that. I want the balance, I want the mobility, I want the proprioception. So we did 10 reverse lunges, 10 Bulgarians. Now we're going to do 10 deadlifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 10 Romanians. And you can hear it. I'm actually getting a little bit out of breath. There is, when you do circuit training like this, 10, 10, 10, there is a bit of a cardiovascular effect, which is good for you. A lot of you need more cardio. Pick up your kettlebell. 1. Oh, I can feel that in the hammies. 2, 3. See me stepping out. 4, 5, 6. Even though this is a circuit, it's not for time. Really easy to cheat this form. 7, 8, 9, 10. So the first round is done. Now I mentioned you're going to do a 10 to 1 ladder. 10 of each, 9 of each, 8 of each, all the way to 1 of each. So we did 10. Now we're going to start back at the top. 9 reverse lunges. So I would walk over here right when the 10 is done over there. I do 9, 9, 9, 9, 8, 8, 8, 8, all the way to 1 rep. What does that equal? 55 total reps of each. So this ends up being a 220 rep workout. I promise you, it is absolutely savage. Not for the faint of heart, but you know what I'm all about. No hacks, no gimmicks, no 3 easy payments of $9.99, just genuine, real hard work. If you want the best leg workout from ass, this 4-move push-pull workout is for you. Do me a favor, you like hard work, you're a fan of doing stuff the right way, the real way, subscribe, notifications, comment. See you next time.